Hi, in an earlier post I've said that we put the trash out of the White House years ago, and now it's trying to get back in. In this video you'll see reactions to the idiot's comments about Puerto Rico. Now, I am retired U.S. Navy, the son of a Puerto Rican father that is from Bayamon. I was born in the United States. I have been to one of the beaches ranked as one of the most beautiful in the world, Laquillo Beach, which is right in the middle of the so-called garbage that the Trump trash talk badly about. But it's not just only about his hatred for Latinos. He has no respect for women or people that are not white. And it's going to be a pleasure to see him get his ass beat by a female of color. Now, Vice President Harris is smarter, has much more character, and is much more qualified than the idiot felon. Please watch this video.
Donald Trump is being pummeled with more bad news as the fallout from his disastrous rally at Madison Square Garden continues to grow. Event and how the impact is being felt within the Latino community. Watch this.
So as a Hispanic, I don't think y'all realize how viral last night was for the community, bro. And not just Boricuas, not just Puerto Ricans, bro. This shit went viral. And I've never seen anything like this. We as a community, because we all got broken communities, but the Hispanic Latino community last night and today, and hopefully until for the next week, we are one, except the Cubans. Ooh. But no, like this was crazy. You got family who never post on Facebook. Blah.
The military has some words for Donald Trump.
I'm a Puerto Rican born in America. My grandfather was drafted and fought in World War II, and I had 3 uncles that fought in Vietnam. Puerto Rico is not an island of garbage. All right, we're part of America.
This Puerto Rican woman wanted to show us what Trump surrogates were calling a, quote, floating island of garbage. Watch this.
This is what a floating island of garbage looks like. It's so dirty. Almost like New York City.
I love that. This woman, whose family is from Puerto Rico, wants to make it clear who she voted for. Watch.
I, as one of those dirty Latinos that descends from that floating pile of garbage, I casted my vote for Kamala Harris yesterday.
And at this point, I will like to point out that I voted for Kamala Harris already a couple of days ago. In the lower left-hand corner of this video, you will see a voted early sticker along the Harris for President sign.
Now this is fascinating. This Puerto Rican says that he was going to vote for Trump, but that those comments made him change his vote to Kamala Harris. He says it's all about self-respect. Watch this.
I was going to vote for you, but I'm Puerto Rican. I have decency. I have self-respect. So after you make
well, if you were looking at the big picture, you wouldn't even thought about voting for that asshole.
Your campaign made comments against us, against the Puerto Rican people. You forgot that we have the right to vote. And we have 500,000 people in Pennsylvania. We have more than 1 million people in Florida. And we have something that you don't know. We have dignity and self-respect. So now we're going to cast the vote against you. You're going to be punished. You have to be punished. You forgot that we took away a governor of Puerto Rico for insulting the people of Puerto Rico. So now my vote is for Kamala. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta respect the people of Puerto Rico. You have to respect us. You are nobody to impose and do what you did, insulting us, disrespecting us. Now you gotta face the consequences. And I bet that you are going to lose this election forever and ever now. Goodbye, Donald Trump.
This next woman has a message to her fellow Latinos.
So to all my Puerto Ricans out there, did you just hear that piece of shit motherfucker at the Trump NYC New York City rally just now called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean? For those disgusting words to come out of that disgusting mouth is insane and nasty as f***. The fact that these piece of racist, prejudiced can literally stand there with lots of pride and bravado to call an island comprised of U.S. citizens that have literally made their homes traditionally and historically in New York City, and New York City is the hub of Puerto Rican culture outside of the island, is the nastiest work that you can do in this world. To my Puerto Ricans out there, look at what these you-know-what supremacist pieces of are saying about you, your culture, and your island. There are about 9 days left until election day. Don't let this one slide. Don't let them get away with this shit. To my Puerto Ricans in NYC, in Philly, all over Pennsylvania, wherever you're at, listen to what these pieces of shit have to say about you, your island, and your people, and get done, and go out to vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz so that we can vote them, these you-know-what supremacists, the out of our lives entirely.
This next creator posted this. It says, quote, all the Puerto Ricans uniting after Tony Hinchcliffe's comment. And you can see all these people dancing. This one has music that we can't play due to copyright issues, but I wanted to show you this is another example of what we are seeing. This next guy has a message for any Latinos who are still supporting Trump.
Dear Latinos for Trump, supporting a white supremacist with a racist ideology of blaming immigrants for every problem in America is never going to get you closer to being accepted by said racist white supremacist. Remember that. Donald Trump.
And on that note, this Cuban American in Miami is headed to the polls to cancel out the vote of any of her. This black woman who has a black and Puerto Rican daughter says that we're taking out the real trash on November 5th.
I am a proud black woman, and I raised a proud black woman. My daughter happens to also be Latina, Puerto Rican to be exact. So to Donald Trump and all the racist motherfuckers that he surrounds himself with, kiss the blackest part of my ass and the brownest part of hers. We're taking out the trash November 5th, and that trash is MAGA. That trash is Donald Trump.
Now, I agree with her 100%. The Trump trash. We put the trash. Trump is white trash. Basically, that's the bottom line. To summarize it, Trump is white trash. He's a wannabe dictator, a racist, and should be banned from any government position. The only reason that he can get away with running for president is because the Constitution does not explicitly say a criminal record cannot be had by the contestant.
Virginia just voted and they say they are not going back.
We just voted and we're not going back. We're never going back. We're not going back. Not at all.
This next guy just voted for the first time and he voted to fire Donald Trump.
So I just voted for the first time and I said no to Donald Trump's Aliens and Sedition Act of 1798. I voted for the freedom of my sisters. I voted for the freedom of the LGBTQ plus community. I voted for the freedoms of my culture. I voted for the freedoms of all women. I voted for the freedom of Muslims. I voted for freedom of all humanity. I voted against Trump because he is not good for the freedom of all humanity. Also, I voted Democratic up and down the ballot, up and down the ballot. I voted blue, up and down the ballot, baby, blue. First time voting and it feels so good to tell.
Now, like I said in an earlier post, I've said it. We put the trash out of the White House years ago, and he's trying to get back in. And that is exactly what Trump is. No, other white folks, don't get mad at this, but Trump literally is white trash. That's it. And thank you for watching.